Hello, hi. This is a recording of the Climomaster Kanomax model 6501 series of multifunction anemometer. So in this particular recording we will show you some of the functions that comes along with these particular instruments. It is a battery operated instrument, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 AA size batteries at the back cover, and there's an on-off switch over here. So if I need to turn it on, I would have to connect the probe onto the connector. So that's how I will do it. Turn. Okay, right. So you see that this is where the sensors is located. Okay, this is where the sensors are located. So air would pass through the sensors in a perpendicular to the sensors. Now, after I've had the probe attached onto the device, I would turn on. There's an on-off switch over here. Okay, turn on, press on-off switch. So it would initialize, and immediately I would have the date and the time, battery indicator, time constant of 1 second, and currently the air velocity, which is 0.03 meters per second. Temperature is 25 degrees Celsius and RH is 62.3. If I press the menu button, I get a list of functions like whether is it normal operation, the dark type, calculation, flow rate, data output, data clear, and utility. If I were to press the enter set button and goes into normal, this is a normal operation. If I press menu, I get back into this menu function. If I go down to duct type and press enter, I can call this particular duct number 1. The shape is a circle duct and with a diameter of 100 mm, as you can see. Now if I were to change the entry into the entry number 2 and say that it is a rectangular duct, and I have a width of maybe 100 by 100, maybe we can do it 250. Oops. Okay, 250. Let's set to 250 since it changes kind of quickly, and then go down to the height of another 250. Oops. Alright, so that's a 250 by 250 duct. So remember to save it. Once saved, I would have duct number 2, which is a rectangular duct, or in this case it is a square duct. In terms of calculation, if I press into calculation, I can have the mode of whether it as an averaging mode or a instant mode. Let's say I would pick a averaging mode and go down. Sampling time 1 second, and how many samples? 5 samples. Do we store the data? Yes, and set to start. So if I'm ready to start, I'll press enter, and the indicator says ready. Currently sample 1. So to start it, I'll press onto the start button, and you would count that it is sampling, and the sample has sampled for 5 seconds, and the maximum, average, and minimum is indicated for the temperature, humidity, as well as the dew point. So this is what the calculation function does. To press menu to get back out again. If I want to get the instruments to measure the flow rate, I can do it in single flow rate or multi-flow rate. If I go into single flow rate, I can have a sampling time and of 1 second, and then how many samples to take, how many measuring point do I want to store the data, and what is the duct entry. And in this case here, the duct entry is for duct number 2, and duct number 2 is a square duct of 250 by 250. If I press enter to start, it's ready. 1 point, one number. The dot number is dot number 2, width is 250 and height is 250. So when I'm ready, press the start button. It is sampling, and in 1 second I would have the flow rate that's being saved into this particular mode, which is under the flow rate. The data output is I can do it either in display, printer, single or multi. So that's what the data output is for. And you have the data clear. If I press enter to go into data clear. Okay, so if I want to clear all, press the button. Yes. Enter. Okay, so that's to clear all. Menu, utility, enter. I can adjust the time, the unit, the analog output, the time constant, as well as the backlight. So this is what we can do with the function. If I were to go just to demonstrate this unit, I can change the unit in velocity, flow rate, temperature, baud rate, so on and so forth. Okay. Alright, so basically that's about it. These are the functions that's available on the model 6501-0G. And we have two cables that comes with the box. One is an extension cable for the probe. So if I were to switch it off, remove the probe, insert this thing inside here, and insert this, press it in, turn it on, and I can have it in a portable instruments with a probe that is more usable. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching this video.